on my own, I don't be with no clique, and I don't fuck with gold diggers. Cause they fall in love when they hop in my ride. She give me that pussy like I wanna, she give me that pussy like I wanna prize. But I ain't really feeling that shit. I see the truth when I look at her eyes. I got a bitch and I know we just met, but she already loving it.
Yeah, sure.
I just got from the plug, so I already came with a switch. I put in the work, I be punching the clock. And like
yes, sir. Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. It's Damn Football Guys. We back in the building. I got the COO with me.
Yo, Boogie, Boogie's in the building in effect.
Black Woj himself. He here. It's me. It's gonna be me, Black Woj. You know, you got Gator with you guys. What's today? Today is February the 20th, and we're enjoying our second. What is the second week of the off season?
Yeah, man. It's getting wicked, man. I'm getting bored.
Yeah, no more trades. It's like football's off and the trades is off, and we have a lot of time to look at new players coming up, and that's what we're going to be covering today too. By the way, also like and subscribe. We appreciate you guys for viewing our stuff. Also showing love, reposting, sharing. Just hit the like button. Share this with anybody. Share it with a family. Share it with somebody that that likes fantasy football. Because we coming with that heat, you dig?
Yes, sir.
But yeah, we got some good updates. Some interesting updates, especially going to be talking about like free agency and stuff like that. So Boogie, what you got for me, bro?
Yeah. So Mike Evans seems he's not getting tagged, and T Higgins is getting tagged. They talked about this earlier in the year, though. They said that if they didn't get a deal done, that he wasn't going to get tagged. But they might sign him to a long-term deal, so all hope isn't lost. He's just not going to be on the franchise tag.
Yeah, they're just not going to. I saw somebody they're actually using on the tag. I think it's a defender.
Yeah, Antoine Winfield Jr., the safety.
You know what? I always think, like, who do you choose? How do you know who to choose to tag? Like,
I mean, well, he's younger, and he just made the Pro Bowl. So it's like, do you want to tag your 24-year-old safety, or do you want to tag your 31-year-old wide receiver?
Yes, makes sense. Good breakdown, Woj.
but they still might like I said, they still might resign Mike Evans. They might get a long-term deal for him and Baker. So you never know.
What's a long-term deal? Like 2 years?
3 years.
Oh, 3 years. Okay,
3 years. Yeah.
That's not bad.
Three years, maybe 4, maybe like a player option at the end or some team option.
Yeah. Okay. Who else we got? T. Higgins.
Yeah, T. Higgins. He did get tagged though.
They haven't done it yet, but they're like for sure they're tagging him.
Yeah,
and it makes sense.
It makes perfect sense because he is like literally like the number 2 option to chase, and they need somebody that because Boyd is leaving. They said they're not going to use the tag with Boyd. So
touching free agency for sure.
Yeah, so they need the number 2 receiver because if they both leave, then they just got that white boy there, and I don't know if he can be the number 2.
Is that Charlie Jones?
Yeah,
or Ishovas.
Yeah, one of them. Either way, none of them should be number 2.
And that sucks because I don't know if you see my Dynasty teams. He flooded, bro, and now I'm gonna have to drop him. Hey, it's okay. I just hoping they wasn't gonna tag him, but they tagged him. Hey,
that's crazy.
He's worth the tag though. I'll say that he's a great number 2. Toby been saying this for like 3 years. He is the number 2.
He is the number 2, but if he didn't get tagged, he would have went somewhere and been a number 1 though.
And probably did some shit.
No. He not.
Depending on where he's gonna go, because I'm guessing if he didn't get tagged, he's gonna chase the biggest bag.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is at one point in time, CeeDee Lamb was number 2, and now he at number 1. So let's put some respect on T. Higgins' name, bro.
It can happen. It can happen. It just depends. Like everything depends on what type of culture you go into.
Yeah. Because
say Carolina Panthers get him, it's shit shot. But he gonna be paid though.
I mean, Bryce Young might take a step.
Yeah.
You don't even believe that.
No, I don't. I don't. And it's not because of him. It's really because of Carolina Panthers. And it's crazy. I just don't know if they got it in them. There's some franchises that I'm like, I've never seen you create an entity for us to be like, this is a great quarterback. Oh, this quarterback has now become a good quarterback. Bears, I don't see it there, and I don't see it with what you call as well. I don't see it with Carolina, so I'm sorry, Bryce.
Oh man,
maybe C.J. Stroud could have eliminated that. I don't know.
Damn.
Yeah.
Gabe Davis said his goodbyes on IG to his fan base in Buffalo.
And we're also saying bye to you in fantasy as well.
Yeah, it was supposed to. He posted an 8-minute goodbye to Bills Mafia.
8 minutes for what?
Yeah, he ended it with some stats too.
He threw his stats out.
He threw some stats out there, man. So he was telling y'all he him, even though a lot of the Dynasty stats, a lot of them game logs be crazy.
Nah, yeah, his game logs are crazy. It's like 30 or 0. You choose. And sometimes it's over. I've never seen him go off like 30, 30, 30. Like, nah, it's either 30, then it's 0, 0, 0. And then he give you another 30 piece. It's like Russian roulette with him for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
it took me some time to realize that.
Hopefully, wherever he goes, he finds some consistency because you know how I feel about him. So, yeah.
Man, with these rookies coming in, bruh, it's kind of crazy because you got these rookies coming in and they're going to implement these new guys and people that Gabe Davis that's just not tough enough. I just feel like you just
don't worry. Gabe Davis he's going to get overpaid somewhere. Don't worry. He's going to get overpaid to be somebody's number 2 and he's going to start
number 2 Gabe. Oh shit.
He's going to do the same thing. See, now imagine you have a number 2 as Gabe Dave, but you have a number 2 as Higgins. Like, just imagine, bro.
Yeah, and that make me appreciate Higgins a lot more. Higgins is not bad. Yeah, Higgins not bad. It makes me appreciate him a lot more. Did you say my man Justin Fields? He hit the unfollow button like king.
Yeah, they say he unfollowed the Bears team official IG and he followed Pitts, Drake London, and Bijan Robinson. So we'll see what that means.
So, is that something like your agent tells you to do? Is that like I know everything has a time into it.
I feel like it's a little of both. I feel like, athletes, they like being, for whatever reason, athletes are like not drama queens or divas, but they do a lot of shit that just like regular niggas shouldn't do. Like, yeah. Like me and you is like, I'm not gonna get in an argument with you and unfollow you, bro. Like, but athletes, they do that shit all the time. They be so petty. So it's like,
I get it. And I mean, the shit is draft is getting closer, and now we done OD locked in. Now that Caleb's gonna be a Bear.
Yeah, and I think Justin Fields doesn't like that because they told him he wasn't gonna be a Bear. Like, but January and December, a lot of lies are being told. So it's a business. He's young, so he doesn't know that yet. But a lot of lies. Remember the reports?
They're gonna tell lies. You're good. The GM is like the GM. I'm sure it's the GM telling you like, "Yo, bro, we're trying to keep you," and that might be real until that owner upstairs say, "You know what, bro? We taking Caleb," and now we gotta come back to you and say, "Oh boy, yeah." Maybe we don't say nothing. Maybe we do that on like how the Sixers did at Harden. Just bring the person that took your jump.
Harden was upset. Harden was on a warpath though after he did that.
Bro, I don't know how Harden stayed getting his way though. Like he just like, bro, I wanted the Clippers, bro. It's like, all right, bet we gonna make something happen. Like, damn.
He said the GM a liar. He went to China and said that, bro. Like,
did they find him for that?
No,
I think they did. They didn't find him for that.
They did.
Damn, that's crazy.
Like,
I'm sure he lied. That's his guy. I'm sure he told him like, it's like what something go down with me. Y'all gonna tell me like, yeah, bro, that wasn't even your fault, bro. Bro, don't worry. Y'all good. You good, bro. I got you. That's what happened, bro. That's his guy. And then shit went left. He's not a max player, bro. People want to get max money and you're just not a max player. But he's still tough, though.
Yeah,
did he even make the All-Star?
He didn't make the All-Star. But Kawhi did. Kawhi and Paul did, so it's okay.
I feel like I have a list of people I do not want to see in an All-Star game. Jokic is one.
I have a list, too.
So bonus is 2. Thank God he didn't make it this time. I don't want to see you. Kawhi. Don't want to ever see you in a.
Rudy Gobert should never make another All-Star game.
He can make the All-Star, just don't bump. Like
no, he can't make it.
That's crazy.
He can't make it, bro.
That is crazy. You got any other updates with the NFL?
Oh yeah. So college football playoffs have unanimously approved a 5+7 model for a new 12-team playoff, with goal being it will be implemented this fall, meaning that you guys don't have to complain anymore. There will be a 12-team seeding. You'll get to see your prospects play more. Get to see, who's clutch, who can be your dynasty impact player next year, and they can also tear their ACLs. So
yes,
y'all won. Y'all got what y'all wanted. I didn't want 12 teams. I wanted like at most 10. Really, I wanted like 8, 6.
Okay.
12 is too much. No. 12 is too much.
Yeah, 12 is way too much. I mean, we seen the top teams get blown out. If Florida State would have got in there, they would have got blown out.
For sure.
So
and they were number 5.
And the only team that I really wanted to see that I missed was Georgia. I'm just like, man, Georgia, I've been ranked 1 for 2 years. Y'all lose one game and they say, nah, bro. So that was kind of like upsetting. So like for teams like Georgia to get in, that's what I want to see. And maybe a healthy Florida State get in. That would be great. But 12 is a little too much. But it's like we was complaining about 4. So they said, fuck it. We're going to give y'all 12. So
yeah, we gonna see how now y'all can never complain again.
Yeah, we really can't. This is it. Like they should not go over this. 12 is enough. And what we're gonna realize, like you always say, is that that first round teams are going to get blown out. We're gonna say, oh, this is such a waste of time, and maybe we should cut it down to 8. Hopefully, that's where they go, because it's like I only had one team that I was expecting to be in the playoffs that didn't make it. Really.
Yeah. Florida State, like you said, Georgia, Ohio State may be the last one, but that's it. Nobody else in the league I thought was gonna do anything. But it is what it is, though.
Yeah, sure. Yes, sir. Let me see what else we got here. Oh, my man, Zay Flower beat the charge, bro.
Yeah, he beat the charge. So I want to preference what I'm about to say with I don't know Zay Flowers. And I'm not an NFL analyst. And all these are allegations. But word around town is that he got into an altercation with his white girlfriend. A pistol was involved. His brother was involved. Her friend was involved. And somebody got slapped with that pistol.
And it wasn't Zay Flowers. So everybody put 2 and 2 together. Yo.
Again, allegedly, and I don't know them. So
this don't like
NFL. Don't watch this video and say we got to reopen the investigation. No. I'm just saying word around the streets.
They're gonna screen record this joke.
Word around the streets of the DMV is that's what happened.
They were like, "Zay, you know these guys?"
I want to preference all this also by saying his girlfriend is white. That means nothing. I know because it's Black History Month, but. Hey, they closing the investigation because they don't have enough evidence. Maybe she lied about the altercation because she was mad at Zay Flowers. Who knows? Mm-hmm. But for them to open and shut it this quickly and allegedly a pistol was involved, kind of sketchy. All of it sketchy. Either somebody lied or he did that shit and she just said, you know what? I'm going to cover for my boyfriend who's rich.
I was mad at him and I don't want him to get in trouble.
Yeah.
So I was just being a brat, and she could say that because I feel like Ray Rice. I think Ray Rice, after the knockout blow to Ray Rice jump, it's like she stayed with him, bro.
Oh no, I don't know if you remember. She came out like a week later or a month later and was like, I know like what happened was bad, but like he's sorry and like I want him to be back in the NFL. Like she said that shit. She said like y'all punishing him is punishing me too because now we not getting no money.
Correct.
So it's like, but it's like, bro, like you went to the police, like, which you should have did. You should have did it. But it's like you should have known this was going to happen. Like
that's what happens. Sometimes you know how sometimes they say you have family matters and you just don't. It's not everything you tell everybody.
Yeah. So, the Ray Rice show was crazy though. So it's like maybe she
it was crazy because once TMV got. So you remember? So he got suspended for like 2 games. We all said bad.
Yeah, the Ravens was like, we see the video. It's wild, cool. We suspend you for a game, and then TMZ unleashed the video to everybody else. They said, "Hey, yo, y'all gotta release him. Like, they said,
Yo, we
they told the
knocked,
Ravens,
knocked her out and
the
pulled her out
commissioner,
that joke.
the commissioner came down and said, Harbaugh, all you niggas gotta release him.
Yeah. Man, I feel bad for Ray Rice. That was crazy. And it probably was a mistake, you know, and that's still his wife till now, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It was a mistake, but it was a costly mistake. But it'd be like that.
Yeah, it'd be like that.
Shout out to Ray Rice for beating the verdict.
Yeah, and Zay Flowers, you have to free that Joan. If she lied, you have to free her. If you did it, that means she got you to the point of you wanted to hit her, so you have to free her still.
Yeah.
Either way, after this incident, you have to free her. Like,
I'm not a big fan of cops being called on black men. I'm
not a big fan of cops being called on players that I own. So it's like Zay Flowers is still available for anybody that wants him.
No, Zay Flowers. Hey, as soon as that news came out, my man Zay Flowers hit all types of blocks, bro. I said, yo, I was selling him for like 85 cents on the dollar, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, but ain't nobody wanted that. Niggas was throwing me third.
Well, what's 85 cents on the dollar?
That's about like a first. A first and a player.
That's crazy.
That's more like 95 on the dollar, bro.
Yeah, that's 95 on the dollar.
Yeah, but I think that's it for the NFL updates. You know.
Yeah, I believe that's it too. I mean, I got a couple more, but they're not really. I'm about to say they're not really that important. Barkley, Josh Jacobs, and Pollard might not get tagged.
That's the way we like it, bro.
Yeah.
all running backs not getting tagged.
Yeah.
It's just the lifestyle.
They all got tagged last year, so if they got tagged again this year, it wouldn't be the worst thing to happen to them.
Did Barkley get tagged, or did he get a 1-year deal?
Barkley and Jacobs both got tagged.
Okay, those were tagged.
And then right before the start of the season, they both signed 1-year deals.
Okay.
And then the promise was that they weren't going to get tagged again by the teams. But teams, they lie. So
it sounds good in season, and then when the off season comes,
now they saying, "Oh, we might tag you." It's like, nigga, what?
We move up in the draft, and things happen, bro. It's a business, like you said, bro.
Yeah,
it's a business. But like, since we were talking about running backs getting tagged, we're gonna give y'all the meat and potatoes of this pod, which is going to be the top 5 rookie dynasty running backs.
Yeah,
this was a hard one for me because I'm already out of the running back. Like, I'm really leaning. Okay, this is my take. I don't feel like there's going to be running backs like Gurley anymore. Mm-hmm. Zeke, when Zeke first came out, Quan, you're not going to see no usage like that no more. Yeah. I really feel like it's going to get to this, like, everybody's helping each other, and there's not going to be no top dogs no more. And there's going to be a lot of, we're sharing the workload. I know you're tough, but we're going to share.
I agree with that. But I do say that if you are very good as a rookie or very good as a running back player, you can get some good usage too. Because Bijan and Gibbs got good usage last year.
They did.
And they're probably gonna get even better usage this year. But they're just not the entire backfield, which is okay.
Correct. Yeah. That those days is over. Those days over. Entire horse bag, and we only see you and you get spelled twice. That ain't happening no more. So. And I also noticed that I don't think none of these running backs are getting drafted in the first round, bro.
Yeah. This year, I don't expect any running back to go in the first round unless somebody just does so well at the combine that somebody gets drafted in the first round. But other than that, these are all second round running backs. There's no Bijan, no Gibbs in this class.
Wow.
Yeah.
And I believe that because I actually saw them last year. There, Gibbs is amazing, bro.
Yeah.
But I knew that. I just didn't know it was going to happen like that. So
yeah,
shout out JSN. I took you instead of Gibbs. I hope that works out in the long run.
Yeah. So if you have a first round pick this year in Dynasty, you can do one of two things. You can overdraft, which is cool.
Which is going to happen because I don't have no backs.
Yeah, you can trade down, or you can just draft. Who you should draft there, as far as ADP goes. So you got options.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Let's get into the list. Let's start from the back. Let's start from our least favorite, and then we'll end with.
But yes, let's start from the bottom. Let's start from number 5.
bottom back. You know,
Hey, let's start from the back is crazy. Let's start from the back is
yeah.
crazy. But no, yeah, let's
Like,
start from number 5, bro. Number 5 is I like that better. It's 5, and then we go up. What you got for 5, bro?
I got Bucky, Oregon.
Okay. The running back from Oregon.
Little scat back. You know, I'm not a big fan of the weight.
I know.
You know, I'm not. He reminded me of Tajay. It's like you almost 200, and I see the way you run. I like him. He's explosive. Let me see what else I got about him.
You know I love those type backs.
Oh yeah, for sure. I already know. Let me see his stats from last year. My man, Bucky. He has some players that he's familiar, like they're saying James Cook, Kyra Williams. What else about him? 53 receptions in the 2023 season. I think that's very impressive for a running back in college, especially. And over 1,400 combined yards. Last year. So
yeah.
And I like the way he's playing. I looked at his highlight tape. Looked like he get busy. You know what I'm saying? It's just the only thing I have concerns of is his weight and how much the usage he would actually get on an NFL team.
Okay. So funny enough, at number 5, I have somebody that I really, really like. Let me start by my honorable mention. My honorable mention. I have to honorable mention him because I feel like he's not in your list.
He probably not. If you feel that way, he's probably not.
So shout out to Will Shipley. He's not on my top 5, but he's a running back for Clemson. He's 21. He's white. Gator doesn't like that. He only worships one white running back.
There's only one white running back I will ever fuck with in the CMC.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. No matter. That. Yeah. I'm sorry. It's like, if you come my way, maybe in the 5th, 4th round of a rookie draft, I'll take a shot.
Yeah, I get it. But coming in at number 5 for me is kind of it's a funny one because I know he's probably higher on your list. But I got Braylon Allen, number 5.
Jesus.
He's 19. He's 19 going on 20. He's 6'3", 245. You know, north-south runner. He's 6'3", 245.
Yo, get the fuck out of here.
He's 19. He's 6'3", 245. He's a north-south runner. He's gonna be a great dynasty asset, but I got like a lot of red flags on the guy. Like, I know people are seeing like Derrick Henry and all that in him, but he's not fast enough to be Derrick Henry. That's number 1.
That's what I want to see in him. I want to see
doesn't.
Derrick Henry.
Yeah, he doesn't have good hands, and he's not a good pass blocker. So now, and he's a rookie going into the NFL. So how do you stay on the field? Because we know he fumbles a lot too. So we now all those red flags is like, but he has that talent, that physical raw, power, strength, size. So he just has to put it all together and develop going into the NFL. But he has the tools. Yeah. He definitely has the tools, and he's a great runner. If he had the ball in his hands, he's definitely a good runner.
I just don't see how he doesn't know how to block at 245. It's like.
Yeah, my thing is I just see a lot of AJ Dillon in him, and I don't like AJ Dillon. That's just my biggest issue. But hopefully he puts it all together and he surpasses that because I don't want to. Yeah. If I draft him, which I might, I don't want to see AJ Dillon.
Yeah, and I think because he's 19 and being that 19 in a dynasty league, it's like you're so young, so much room for improvement.
Yeah.
We got on the list, they're 23, 24.
Yeah, you draft him at 19. You were sure to, if he's as good as we think he is, that's like a decade right there. A decade of him being on the team. So,
facts.
We'll see, bro. But number 4, who you got, man?
Number 4, I have, what's his name? Andre Esteem.
Okay.
Audric, that's his name.
Audric Esteem.
5'11", 227. Played for Notre Dame last year.
Yeah.
I'm watching his tape. He's a good runner. I love the size.
Yep. 230, 5'11.
230, 5'11. That's something crazy. Let me see his stats. He played 28%. He has a 28 dominating rating last year. And he also tied for the most touchdowns scored, 18 touchdowns scored, and over 300 rushing yards last year with 225 touches.
Yeah.
Yeah, this man sounds like he's like a workhorse. That's what he is. It's like, they're comparing him to Nick Chubb. So there's that. There's that. We know that shit is sick. And I know he's not Nick Chubb, but I mean,
damn.
With all of that being said, he's definitely somebody that I don't see why you wouldn't draft him. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's my fourth guy.
So my fourth guy, I have like a lot of back and forth with my fourth guy. I'm gonna just say Audric Esteem because I'm going back and forth with my fourth guy, and I'm just gonna make him third. But yeah, Audric Esteem, you pretty much hit the nail in the coffin with him. 5'11", 230. He does have breakaway speed. He is a workhorse, between the tackles type of guy. He gets to the NFL. Hopefully, he can be a 3-down back. He has all the tools. Played at Notre Dame, a big college, so he played against good competition. So yeah, we'll see, man. Sky's the limit for him.
Yeah, and like we say, for the most part, is where these running backs go are very important. Who's in front of him? Do they need a running back? Do they even have running backs? So these are all important topics to cover, and we will cover when the draft gets down. For number 3,
and he's 21 too, so that's good.
You say how old is he?
21.
Oh yeah, I love that age. That's a great age.
That's
for number 3, and the reason why he might be number 3, the reason why he is actually, this is somebody that you already mentioned because I demoted him because of the facts you told me. I'm going to put Breland as my number 3.
Okay.
Okay.
He's okay.
I love the age, like you said. There's room for improvement. The fear is that you become the guy from Green Bay that we don't like.
Oh,
and it's possible. So gotta learn how to block. You're 245, bro. Get your blocking on. I mean, there was one thing I thought he could do when I saw his weight. I was like, okay, he's a great blocker. He can't catch. He can't catch. I don't know if that's something you're going to get better at in the league, being 245. It's like you breaking them. I don't see that being a thing. My hope for him being my number 3 is that he goes to a team and he becomes a goal line back to a very efficient offense. And I think that would probably be a problem. 245, efficient offense. Sounds like Derrick Henry.
Yeah. So my number 3 is Trey Benson, running back from Florida State. Yeah, I like him a lot. He is 21 years old. A year older than Audric Esteem, who's 20. Florida State running back. I think he's the best Florida State running back since Dalvin Cook. And I think he'll go in the second round.
Is he the first off the board for you?
No. He's not the first running back off the board for me.
Wow, that's interesting.
Yeah, but he's very good. He has all the tools. But I just think that there's 2 other players ahead of him, and I think one of them should get drafted before him just because of the way the NFL is going. But I do like him a lot, and if he's on the board, I probably will draft him depending on his landing spot.
Yeah, he's on my list too, so he's either going to be 2 or 1. I'm gonna let y'all stay tuned and figure out. And if you ain't liking or subscribing, come on, bro. Go ahead, like and subscribe. This is premium content for you guys to stay tuned with the draft and all that. We keeping you updated with what y'all need to know so y'all can draft the right players. But like you said, Benson is 6'1", 223. I like all of that. They were comparing him to Dalvin Cook because he's the only one that ran over 200 yards
Okay.
in the Florida State history. He runs on 4.4. So I mean, his top mileage last year was 22 miles. So
Okay.
he's not, all that shit that we like to hear. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From a running back.
Yeah.
So number 2, you already got your number 2 off?
No.
Or did you already got your 3?
Yeah, I got my 3, Trey Benson.
Trey Benson. Okay. My number 2 now is going to be Jonathan Brooks.
Okay.
He has the potential to be my 1, really. My biggest fear was just the injury this year. So I'm not expecting to see him in Indy. I don't think he's going to be in Indy. Might not
Pretty much
see him
if you draft him, you're saying his rookie year is like a red shirt. He's not playing.
Which is not bad, I mean, for a team like me, because I don't have a lot of running backs, that's probably not going to be a priority for me. But a team that has a lot of running backs like your team, that sounds like a good stash, and we'll just wait because he definitely has the talent. He definitely has the talent. He's 6 foot 202. He almost like a scat back, and that's crazy. And one thing I do like about him is just the school of Texas and the other running backs that came out of Texas, the culture of Texas. So you're talking Bijan. He done ran with Bijan and them. So I like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool with that. Yeah. What else can I tell you about this guy? But yeah, he tore his ACL last year. If I didn't tell you guys that already. Shit. Ain't much they talking about him.
That's funny. Don't worry. I'll speak on him. Don't even worry.
Thank you. Thank you, Roach.
That's funny. Number 2, I got Bucky Irvin.
Wow.
Yeah, he's 5'10", 195. I expect him to be 200 by the time he gets into the NFL. Like
better be.
Tajay Spears. Tajay Spears is the same size as him. He's a little bit more elusive than Tajay Spears, more of a scat back than Tajay Spears. I would say he's more durable because he has his ACLs, but Tajay Spears also isn't injury prone. So, but Bucky just he's like James Cook, man. Like a lot of people didn't think James Cook could handle the NFL load, and he does it. So, James Cook, he's way more athletic than Kyron Williams. I know you mentioned him with Kyron Williams. He's way more athletic than him. But these are just smaller backs that made it in the NFL, and he's going to be another one. Good change of pace back, can catch the ball, elusive. I really like him because of, if you do PPR, he's definitely going to be a player who's going to be getting those sneaky points for you.
Okay.
So, yeah, definitely high on him. Number 2 for me. And my number 1, I'm going to go before you because, it obviously is Jonathan Brooks. 6 foot 2. Jonathan Brooks.
Jonathan Brooks. Let me see.
Jonathan Brooks, yeah, from Texas, 20 years old. You just named him.
Oh, that's funny. I'm like, who
the? Yeah. Number 1, he tore his ACL last year, but I still have him at number 1 because he's the best back in college to me. He can catch the ball, he can run the ball. Something about Texas, they just make good running backs, bro. He has vision. And I was thinking of ranking him lower because of his knee injury, but I think that we're far enough in NFL sports medicine that he'll be okay. If he doesn't play this year, all he has to do is just redshirt this year and he's straight, bro. But
you know me, bro. I'm always with low mileage, bro.
Yeah,
like if you try to push it, the better.
If you try to push it, like Gators say, it's gonna be slow, bro.
Yeah. And it depends where they draft him, because if they draft him to the Texans that are looking for a running back right now to replace Damian Pierce, perfect. That'd be a place for him to probably start off immediately. But we probably don't. I don't want that for him. I want him to, take his time.
Bro, he went to Texas too. That's perfect. You can just stay there, bro. Just stay there and rehab, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But no,
that'd be great.
Brooks definitely he looks like just those certain backs that They just you look at them and you can just tell that they're good, bro.
Is it the dreads? I snap everybody and running back with dreads. I automatically.
Is it the dreads? Or were you saying he Kamara?
I'm just saying running backs with dreads tend to stick around a little bit longer. I don't know
That's
why.
crazy, but no, he's
I don't know.
He's definitely tough. I don't know who he reminds me of, but he definitely reminds me of somebody. And
It's
I can't put my finger on it. It's which Freeman you talking about?
Devontae Freeman.
Nah, it's not Devontae.
He looked like him.
It's definitely not Devontae Freeman. And I don't know why I can't put my finger on it though. I'll get back to you after you say your number one of who he reminds me of, because I know it's on the tip of my tongue.
All right, my number one is Trey Benson.
Wow.
I hope that's not a shocker for you guys, but I'm looking at his body structure. The man looks amazing. No funny shit.
Wow.
6'1", 223. He was a junior. When you look at his 40 time, we talk about 4.3, 21. Already said that. They're saying that he's a workhorse back. You know what I'm saying? This is he's breaking records that only Dalvin Cook broke, and you saw what Dalvin Cook was. So that's really impressed by his portfolio, and no injuries too. So hopefully, you don't think he's going to be the first back taken off in the draft?
I don't believe he should be.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a back that. Oh, go ahead.
Will he? I don't know, but I don't believe he should be.
There's a back that is in a lot of these, really high in a lot of these rankings that was not mentioned. That's Kura, the light-skinned running back. You know what? For me, he's probably going to be like 6 on my list. I just feel like he had a lot of good things going on with the Wolverines. He's pretty short. Is he like 5'8"? Pretty short guy. Like I said, it's not somebody I would. Yeah, Blake. I mean, I would take a shot on him, but yeah, when it comes to this top 5, he's probably going to be my honorable mention at 6.
Yeah, Blake is a guy that's an honorable mention for sure for me. Not in my top 5 at all.
Yeah.
But yes, Jonathan Brooks. He reminds me of Aaron Jones. My fault, bro.
Aaron Jones. That's impressive.
Prime Aaron Jones. I think that's what his ceiling is.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. Okay, so I'll keep that in mind. I need to be following his ACL recovery.
Yeah, he's gonna be out. He's gonna be out this year, so it's sad that when I draft him, I gotta think if I need a running back, I might have to pass on him in the first and second round.
Oh yeah, he's probably gonna fall, man, because no ACLs going into a rookie draft. I mean, he probably should fall. Like maybe he probably gonna fall in the second though. With people like us, he's gonna be in the second, bro. Yeah. Maybe first. Shit. But yeah, that's all I got for
crazy, but all right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Man, I don't doubt nobody in that league no more.
Yeah, I don't either.
I was about to say that's all I have for the top 5 rookie running backs for Dynasty. I liked your list, and I might take some shit off your list because you are our what you call college scout. So
that's funny.
Yes, sir. That was the news we got. Is there anything you want to let the people know?
No, I think that's it, man. I'm liking these top lists. I guess next time is receivers. That should be fun as well.
Yeah, that's gonna be better.
Yeah, man. Just like, comment, subscribe, keep supporting, man. We're gonna be back with another video this week. More shit on YouTube and TikTok videos and all that.
For sure.
Follow us all over social medias. All social medias is the same. So the app by now at Them Football Guys. Appreciate the support and love, man. Yeah, that's all we got, man.
Yeah, I second everything you said, man. We just keep on grinding, keep on giving you guys this information, and we're gonna be back with another one next week, man. Stay tuned for top 5 wide receivers, Dynasty rookies.
Yeah.
We out.